What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. Break number 725BD. This is a case of select mega boxes. Case break, 20 boxes in the break. Let's go. All right. We got 5. We got 10. Got 15. We got 20. I'm going to do these 4 at a time. All spots are filled, yes. All right, box number 1, here we go. All right, good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Ingram on the Prism. We got Chet on the blue ice. There's Jason Tatum on the green certified. Ron Holland on the cracked ice.
Dylan Jones on the Premier level Prism. Jordan Poole on the ice. That's on the tricolor. We got Jaylen Brown on the tricolor. Jalen Duran on the cracked ice. Jamal Murray on the tricolor. That's Nikola Topic on the cracked ice. Silver Prism of R.J. Barrett. Jared McCain on the cracked ice. Zachary Richacher on the ice. That is A.J. Johnson ice. Rookie selection, Zach Edey. Rookie selection, Zach Edey. That's Karl Anthony Towns on the Silver Prism. Shaden Sharp on the pink ice. That's 37 out of 99. And Keontae George on the ice. Alright, that was my first box of this stuff ever. So I'm kind of getting a feel for it. Want to make sure we take care of all these cards for you. All the ices and the blue prisms will be top loaded after the break. Or penny sleeve, excuse me, penny sleeve. Some top loaded after the break. Alright, here we go. Box number 2. Alright, box number 2. We got Nikola Topic on the rookie prism, blue prism. LaMelo Ball on the ice. LaMelo Ball again on the ice. Alexander Sarr on the blue. Zach LaVine ice. We have Ja Morant on the silver prism. Damian Lillard on the ice. Got a tricolor of Paul George. Diadit, something like that. Salon on the ice. Tricolor of DeAndre Ayton. Zachary Richacher on the ice. Chet Holmgren on the Neon Icons. Keldon Johnson on the blue. Oso Ighodaro on the ice. There's Reed Shepard on the Neon Icons. Dalton Kincaid on the silver prism. That is Donovan Clegane. And Jordan Clarkson on the ice. Box number 3. Box number 3, here we go. Austin Reeves on the ice. LeBron on the ice. AJ Mitchell, blue. Jalen Brunson, ice. That's Devin Carter, ice. Tricolor of Kyle Filipowski. We got Keyshawn George on the ice. Ray Dunn on the ice. Silver Prism of Ron Holland. Klay Thompson, ice. Stephon Castle certified. Sabonis on the ice. Silver Prism. We got Jackie Cooey on the ice. Tricolor of AJ Johnson. That's going to the Wizards. Going to the Wiz. Victor Wembanyama on the ice. Rookie Revolution of Ives Missy. Nice prism. And Jalen Williams on the ice. Box number 4. Here we go, box number 4. That's Bradley Beal on the ice. Austin Reeves, blue. Chet Holmgren on the ice. Julius Randle, blue. Matas Buzelis on the ice. DeMar DeRozan, ice. Rookie Revolution of Tristan Da Silva. That is AJ Johnson, silver. Cody Williams, ice. Alexander Sarr on the silver prism. Jalen Tyson on the ice. Klay Thompson. We have Klay Thompson on the tricolor. Domantas Sabonis on the ice. Zach Edey. Got the Joker on the tricolor. Emmanuel Quickly on the ice. That is Neon Icons of Bronny James. You got Yuki on the blue. Shaden Sharp, ice. And Adem Bona on the ice. Next 4. We'll leave those there and grab these 4 there. Bring these a little closer. There we go. Next 4 boxes. All right, box number 5. Fucking numbers. All right, box number 5. Here we go. That is Jason Tatum on the ice. PJ Washington on the blue. Zach Edey on the ice. Jimmy Butler on the blue. Giannis on the ice. So we got our first auto of the break. That is Bob Dandridge. Bob Dandridge. Selection Committee auto. That's going out to the Milwaukee Bucks. There you go, Milwaukee. Benedict Mathern on the silver prism. We got Jalen Brunson on the ice. OG. Jordan Hawkins. We got a tricolor of Lauri Markkanen. Jalen Williams on the pink /99. That is 6 out of 99. 6 out of 99. Jalen Williams going to OKC. Your champs. Rookie Revolution of Yuki, Kyrie on the silver prism. Darren Fox on the ice. Tricolor of Rob Dillingham. Yuki on the ice. That is Dalton Connect on the Hot Stars. Hot Stars, Zach Edey blue. Austin Reeves ice. Box number 6. Looks like we have another auto. Oscar Thompson blue. That's a cracked ice of Chris Paul. That is a Derek Whitehead. Derek Whitehead on the auto. Signature selections. That one's going to Brooklyn. Not numbered. Stephon Castle ice. Reed Shepard. AJ Johnson. Salon on the Lodestars. Paolo on the Silver Prism. Miles Turner on the ice. That is Trey Young on the green, certified. Keontae George on the pink ice. That is 18 out of 99. 18 out of 99. Tricolor of LeBron. Got an elephant skin. Got an elephant skin coming. Keldon Johnson. Michael Porter. Got Nikola Topic. Derek Lively on the silver. Jalen Green and Brandon Ingram. Steph Curry, and behind Steph Curry is our elephant skin. How about Jordan Hawkins? Jordan Hawkins on the elephants. Jordan Hawkins, New Orleans, on the elephant skin. All right, box number 7. All right, box number 7. Here we go. Lodestar, Zachary Richaudier. We got Bronny on the silver. Tricolor of Tyrese Maxey. Nikola Topic. Tricolor Rob Dillingham. We got Luca. How about LeBron James on the Neon Icons? Stephon Castle Blue. Jonathan Mogbo. Chris Paul. Matas Buzelis. Ja. Zion on the blue. Jalen Brunson. Joel Embiid silver. Darius Garland. There's Therese Maxey. And Michael Porter Jr. Box number 8. Here we go, box 8. Jalen Walls, Silver Prism. LaMelo Ball. Tricolor of Jackie Cooey. Jason Tatum. Tyrese Halliburton on the Silver Prism. Joel Embiid. Jared McCain Blue. Anthony Davis on the ice. Salon on the ice. Joker on the Silver Prism Select Certified. Luca Blue. Jalen Brunson. Jordan Clarkson. Jalen Green on the tricolor. We got an orange of Jalen Wells. Orange Jalen Wells. That is 101 out of 275. Orange Ice, 101, 275. Darren Fox. Jonathan Mogbo. Donovan Clegane. I have no idea if I have any Cavs hits so far. I haven't had time to pay attention to the cards, my friend. We'll do a recap of the hits later. Sorry, bud. Just too many cards in these boxes to pay attention to every team, my friend. I'm sure there's probably some Cavs in here. Next two. All right, box number 9. All right, box number 9. Here we go. Yuki. Brandon Ingram on the blue. Tristan De Silva. Joker on the silver prism. Fred VanVleet. Jalen Brunson. Chet. There's a tricolor of D-Book. Ice of Damian Lillard. Cade Cunningham, silver prism. Iguodala. Tricolor of Steph Curry. There's Darius Garland. There's Ives Missy on the Rookie Revolution green. Jason Tatum blue. Jason Tatum ice. Zach LaVine. Zachary Richard. Box number 10. Box number 10. Excuse me. Box number 10. Diadet. I don't know how to say his name. I always screw it up. Maxey on the blue. Young on the ice. Giannis on the blue. Adembona on the ice. Russell Westbrook on the silver prism. Scotty Barnes on the ice. Reed Shepherd on the tricolor. Klay Thompson on the ice. Zach Edey on the ice. There is a SGA Hot Stars. That is not a prism. Kobe White on the silver prism. Kyrie on the ice. Terrence Shannon on the ice. Neon Icons of LeBron. Matas Buzelis blue. Jimmy Butler ice. Scotty Barnes on the tricolor. And Lauri Markkanen on the ice. Box number 11. Reese Shepard blue. Luka on the ice. That's Lodestar Silver Prism of Luka. Zachary Richard blue. Miles Bridges ice. Tricolor of Salon. Ariel Hukporti on the ice. Chet on the blue. Laurie Markkinen on the ice. Certified SGA. Sabonis on the Silver Prism. Porzingis on the ice. What's up, my Rev? Yeah, we've had a few jokers. Salon on the ice. Dillingham ice. Silver Prism of Austin Reeves. Mogbo. Dylan Jones. Tricolor of Draymond Green. And Paul George on the ice. That was box 11. Box number 12. Box number 12, here we go. Adembona blue. Russell Westbrook ice. Tristan Da Silva ice. Victor Wembanyama neon icon. We got Jaylen Brown silver prism. KD on the ice. We got a tricolor of Jared McCain. Reed Shepard ice. Kevin Durant on the silver prism. Zach LaVine on the ice. Jordan Poole tricolor. Hallie on the ice. That is Rob Dillingham on the Rookie Revolution green. Emmanuel Quickly blue. Scotty Barnes ice. That is RJ Barrett ice in blue, excuse me. We got an orange Victor Wembanyama. That'll be an orange Victor Wembanyama. That is 133 out of 275. 133 of 275. Cameron Thomas ice. And Dalton Connect on the ice. Box number 13. All right, box number 13. AJ Mitchell, ice. Kello Ware. Bob Carrington. Julius Randle, silver prism. Zion on the ice. Damian Lillard on the blue. RJ Barrett on the ice. Trey Young on the silver prism. Jaren Jackson on the ice. Tricolor of Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray on the ice. Joker on the green select certified. Anthony Davis on the ice. Jalen Green blue. We got Jalen Wells on the pink to 99. 10 out of 99. 10 out of 99. Tricolor of KD. D-Book on the ice. Box number 14. Box number 14. There we go. Number 14. Tristan Da Silva on the ice. Cody Williams blue. Kevin Durant ice. Stephon Castle on the silver prism. Draymond Green ice. Anthony Davis blue. Cade Cunningham on the ice. Draymond Green silver prism. Sabonis on the ice. There's Keontae George on the tricolor. Osur Thompson ice. Victor Wembanyama on the green Lodestar. DeMar DeRozan blue. Ja on the ice. We got Panini points. Yay, we got Panini points. Unfreaking real. Ron Holland on the ice. Tricolor of Naz Reid. RJ Barrett on the ice. Julius Randle on the ice. Alright, let's see how many Panini points we got. Not like there's anything good in the Panini points, but anyways, let's see what we got. By the way, all Lucas go to the Lakers that say Lakers on them. So, Panini points are 150. 150 Panini points. Random that off to everybody in the break, after the break. Box number 15. Box number 15. Panini points should have been an auto. Come on. This drives me insane. Drives me insane. Oh yeah, I missed the Panini points. I missed the Panini points like I would miss a tumor on my brain. I just think it's the dumbest thing in the world. Let's take all the autos that nobody wants, and then we'll put them up for so many points that nobody can redeem them. Stupid. Alright, box. We got orange coming to $2.99. Here we go. Box, this should be number 15. Yes, it is. Victor Wembanyama on the ice. Kelly Thompson blue. A.J. Johnson. Paul George silver. Jaylen Brown ice. Stephon Castle on the tricolor. Joel Embiid. Salon on the blue. Jackie on the ice. Ryan Dunn on the ice. Rookie Rev. We got a Nikola Topic on the silver. Ryan Dunn, rookie orange. Color match with the Suns. 138 out of 275. Zion. Anthony Davis for the Mavericks. That's going to Dallas. On the tricolor, P.J. Washington. Ron Holland on the silver rookie revolution, Keontae George. Box number 16. All right, box 16, here we go. That is a silver Hot Stars of Trae Young. Silver Prism. Donovan Mitchell on the blue. Enrique Freeman on the ice. James Harden on the blue. Steph Curry on the ice. That's Jalen Tyson ice. Steph Curry on the Hot Stars. Bronny James on the Silver Prism. Jalen Green ice. That's Victor Wembanyama on the tricolor. Bam Adebayo ice. Giannis on the ice. That's Nikola Vukovic. Nikola Vukovic on the blue. Brandon Ingram ice. Deron Holmes the second on the Silver Prism. Kyrie ice. Adem Bona on the tricolor. Joker on the ice. Mathern on the ice. $17. Box 17, here we go. OG on the blue, KJ Simpson on the ice. Russell Westbrook, ice. Anthony Edwards on the silver prism. Julius Randle, ice. That is a tricolor of Sengun. DeJounte Murray, ice. Rookie Revolution of Ryan Dunn. Giannis, blue. Jalen Walls, ice. Donovan Mitchell on the ice. Sabonis on the silver prism. Ives Missy, ice. Tricolor, that is Keyshawn George. Bronny on the ice. Andrew Wiggins, ice. Tristan Da Silva. And James Harden. Number 18. Box number 18, here we go. Tricolor of Donovan Clegan. Nikola Vukovic on the ice. Tricolor of SGA. Jordan Poole, ice. DeAndre Ayton on the ice. SGA, ice. Blue of Kyrie Irving. Stephon Castle, ice. Silver prism of DeJounte Murray. Anthony Davis, ice. Blue of Donovan Clegan. Devin Carter, ice. Kyrie Irving. We got Terrence Shannon on the silver prism. Andre Sarr on the ice. Our next auto is a Youth Explosion. Nice one of Donovan Clegan. Nice auto. This one is not numbered. Going to Portland. Going to Portland on that. Kawhi Leonard on the ice. There's Bronny James on the neon icon. Blue Mellow. Jared McCain, ice. Box number 19. All right, box number 19. Here we go. Blue, Darren Fox. We got an orange, Damian Lillard to 299. That is 263. I'm sorry, 275. 263 of 275. Hallie on the ice. Anthony Edwards ice. Jalen Tyson blue. Derek Lively ice. Tricolor of Ryan Dunn. Paolo on the ice. Silver Amon Thompson. That is a blue Jared McCain. Tricolor of Jackie Cooey. Amen Thompson ice. Sarr on the ice. Andrew Wiggins. That's going to the Miami Heat on the silver prism. Brandon Ingram. That is Reed Shepard on the Hot Stars green. Hot Stars green. Yves Missy blue. And that is Joel Embiid on the ice. We'll do the randomizer right after this last box, then we will do a recap. Last box. Last box, here we go. Klay Thompson on the ice. That's a hot green star of Trae Young. Pacom Diadet on the blue. Jalen Walls on the ice. That's Devin Carter on the tricolor. Russell Westbrook on the ice. KJ Simpson on the blue. Scoot Henderson. That's ice of Scotty Barnes. Reed Shepard on the ice. Tricolor Kawhi. Ice of LeBron. Zach Edey on the silver prism. Cam Thomas on the ice. Silver prism of Trae Young. Anthony Edwards on the ice. That is Terrence Shannon on the ice. Also, Iguodala blue, and that is Keyshawn George on the ice. All right, we have 150 points. Put it right there. I'm actually going to put it up here temporarily, so I need to grab the keyboard to set up the randomizer. Give me a minute while I set this up, guys. Alright. Alright, that's set up. Let me turn it on. Here we go. Alright, YouTube. Here we go, eBay. You're coming with me. Zoom in. Alright, there's all 30 teams in alphabetical order. Okay, there we go. We're going to go over here. We're going to do the dice. Roll the dice. We're going to shuffle that 2 times. Or randomize it 2 times. 1 and 2 times. There we go. Boston Celtics getting those 150 points. That is the Boston Celtics getting the 150 points. Going back to OBS. There we go. Perfect. Let's get back. Let's get this out of the way. Put this back where it belongs. Get this out of the way. Here we go for our recap. So this is going to the Boston Celtics. This is going to Boston. Okay, Boston Celtics on the Panini points. Alright, here we go. We're going to start with our silver. Silver prisms first. Here we go. Alright. We're not going to say the names. We're just going to show the camera for you guys to see. Here we go. Boom. Again, the blue ice and the blue prisms are going to be at least penny sleeved, some top loaded after the break later on tonight. I have a football break starting in about 15 minutes. So, gonna get through this. Alright, our tricolors. Same deal. Our greens: Trae Young, Reed Shepard, Bronny James, Ryan Dunn, Victor Wembanyama, Joker, Rob Dillingham, LeBron, Ives Missy, Trae Young, Dalton Connect. We got Chet, and we got Jason Tatum. Our numbered cards to 299 or 275, excuse me. Damian Lillard, Ryan Dunn, Victor Wembanyama, and Jalen Wells. Our pinks to 99, we got Jalen Wells, Keontae George, Jalen Williams, and Shaden Sharp. Our autos, we had 3 of them. We had Bob Dandridge for the Milwaukee Bucks, Donovan Clegane for the Portland Trailblazers, and a really nice signature selection of Derek Whitehead for Brooklyn. We had Panini points going to Boston, 150 Panini points. We had a elephant print. Nice one, too. Second-year player Jordan Hawkins for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's your break, my friends. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope to see y'all next time. Have a good night. Peace.